What's going on, everybody? Surprise!
Big surprise.
We ourselves didn't even know we would be, streaming today, so if you are just as surprised with the live, in your feed, it is real.
So are we.
It is real. Yeah, right. So are we.
We're like, wait, when did we go live?
I forgot to send it. Is this reality?
This is now.
What multiverse are we going on right now?
We're in universe 1999.
I'm doing my due diligence.
Yeah, we forgot to do that a little earlier while the intro was going. My bad, peoples.
Every time.
I mean, normally we've been pretty decent about it.
You're better than I am. That's for sure. That's for sure. The whole purpose of the intro, guys, is so we don't be on our phones while we're sharing and stuff.
And all that stuff. You know what? I have been slacking here and there, though. There's times when I don't even share it at all. And I was like, well, that's over now.
Too late now. All right. But yeah, guys, welcome in. Merry Christmas.
Hey,
I hope everyone.
Merry Christmas, Wolvis.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, Merry Christmas, Wolvis. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone had a blessed and awesome holidays with family and friends. Got what y'all wanted, hot chocolate, maybe some ribeyes, because some places were hot during the Christmas time. Like,
unreal hot. Like, I'm like, damn, it's supposed to be winter.
we are in December, right?
Yeah.
Or is this that half Christmas in July? Are we in July right now? The half Christmas?
I'm like, damn.
So yeah, guys, it was a hot one. So again, if you chose to eat tamales even on a hot day, then enjoy your hot tamales. You know what I mean? So I ate tamales. I still ate menudo. Despite the weather.
Yeah, so. You just have to crank up the AC a whole lot so it feels cold.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about having like a 60-degree AC blowing on you right there.
Just
plop so cold outside. It's so delicious, but yeah, guys, we're here. We're here. We're gonna make it happen. I don't know how we're gonna ring in the new year. We're trying to toss up some ideas. We don't know. We'll see what happens. So it's a trick. You're already starting, right? You're already starting. Well, you heard it here first, guys. It is HydroCap. It's not. Because again,
it's not Cap America.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he started it because again, I was ready to go because it said Steve Rogers will return, and everyone went ham on this. It didn't say Captain America, but again, he didn't helmet no more. He gave it to Sam Wilson, so that's why it says Steve Rogers. Yeah. That was my
that's
direct.
Actually good logic, right?
It was just clean, just natural logic. It was like so. That's why I didn't say Captain America, but. The whole pulling out the suit thing, guys, what is going on with AI? They're just at this point. That's what I told him. I am speculated out. The speculations are here, and we have legitimately 1 year to go before this movie drops. So I'm burnt. I'm so.
It sounds kind of bad, but at this point, I'm not even really excited for it anymore.
I am still, but I'm just like, Jesus, give me a week, just 1 week without like a rumor or a teaser or the schedule that's supposed to come out. Like, how long is the next trailer? I don't know what's real anymore, guys. I don't know if it's AI. I don't know if they cleaned it with AI. I don't know. I don't even know if it came out on Fire and Ash. Do you know if it came out on Fire and Ash?
Supposedly it did.
Okay.
One of the YouTube channels. I don't know if saying the name because I don't agree with what they were saying, so I'm not going to do it. But one of the YouTube channels I was watching, they're like, "Oh yeah, we watched the trailers did with Fire and Ash, and that's the only way you guys should watch it. Definitely go buy a ticket." I was like. So you're promoting Fire and Ash while doing a review on the trailer? I was like, hold up, this is a little odd, like because they're saying that it hasn't been released, I think, onto the internet like that. So they're like, go just watch it. And I was like, they're gonna eventually release it. Yeah. Like, I'm not spending money on a movie I don't want to see just for the trailer.
That's where they were getting even crazier with the fact that Disney controls everything. Is Fire and Ash is Disney, Marvel is Disney. So, hey, let's hype the one effing movie that everyone wants to watch and put it in this
and
one.
Another movie
so let's get this one to its $1 billion mark first, and then we'll Doomsday will carry itself up to the $1 billion. You know what I mean? Like, so
leaked Spider-Man trailers too.
Yeah, exactly. What's real? Yeah, the leaked trailer apparently. Again, like Sadie Sink rumor going. She is the Punisher's sidekick. She is Swathra. This mind controlling spider. Moth thing. She's what is it? Doom. Mayday. She's MJ. Lord,
there's so many.
Please. Reportedly, Reportedly on all those.
So they basically went, who's a redhead? She's all these.
Yeah. Straight up.
If we look at all this, she has to be one. So let's just throw it at everyone.
Rumor this, you know what I mean? So I feel like, instead of the Riddler is the rumor, rumor me this, Iron Man, And then he posted that cryptic tweet or whatever. They call it cryptic, but it was literally RDJ posted into Twitter X Doomsday and Iron Man old comic retro ornaments, and it was the green and the red and yellow. You know what I mean? So and everyone's like, "Oh, Iron Man now!" Like, oh no.
It would be very disappointing if she was that, but. It's only disappointing, I think, because there's no build-up for a character like that, too.
She's Harry Osborn. Gender swap.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at this point, yeah.
That's funny. Oh, speaking of Harry Osborn, that is a rumor as well. MJ / Zendaya's MJ will be dating Harry Osborn in the Brand New Day. Reportedly / rumor. So, again, guys, we're going around the Christmas tree today, so that's what made me giggle earlier. There's just so much rumors. Again, I am legitimately speculated out. But again, what do we do? What?
It's so hard to go through everything.
I was about to say what. In my mind, I don't know if we talked about it here. I feel like I said it already, but legitimately to not get spoilers, they can't make anything now. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying,
if they don't want a spoiler, they can't make it.
Yeah.
If they make it, either just put it out because it's gonna come out one way or another, or try your best to get it on a release date and then release it. But again, Marvel doesn't do that.
Marvel has problems with marketing.
Marvel doesn't confirm nor deny, nor I think apparently now that it's confirmed that it's the trailer for Steve Rogers coming back, besides the fact that it whatever the case, it is now in Marvel Rivals on one of the billboards or whatever, in the game. It's an active commercial that's playing.
Oh, okay.
So that's one, again, instead of just flat out saying it, let me just put it in a game that is, based on this movie.
What I'm hearing is I have to play a game in order to know if something's real or not, because they're not going to give you AI stuff on that one. They're just going to give you the actual stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a background thing from that too. So I don't know. I do not know.
By distinctive, how? I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but AI is scary, guys. It is. There was one that was showing behind the scenes of the making of the Captain America preview. It was only one moment. The rest of it looked legit. There was only one moment that made me realize it was AI.
What was it?
It was Steve Rogers. He was trying to. It was Chris Evans. He was trying to get comfortable on the bike or do this pose, and they were on a photo shoot or whatever. and then it shows him like they're talking to him, and like he kind of just like abruptly moves. So like he gets on the bike, and then the way he moved this motorcycle was like unnatural. Like it was just too light of a movement for a big old motorcycle like of that nature. So I was like, nah.
But it's supposed to be Captain America.
No. It was behind the scenes.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was behind the scenes of making of that thing. So he moved it like it was like some like toy or whatever, and I was like, huh? Like, then that's what made me. And then
how do you know it was
AI?
motorcycle?
Then it turned out to be AI. I was like, sure enough. I was like, man, almost got me. Almost. Are you following?
Trying to think. Batman is honestly, I could see AI messing up a lot on Batman. The way he moves, the way he does certain things, and that cape is going to be hard to replicate all the way through.
I see what you're saying.
Like some of the jumps and things he does,
I don't know. Like
I could see it doing very, very good, but there's going to be those like fake. Okay, the rest is pretty good. Fake here, but if like it's going to look good, but you could spot it. Like Marvel, I feel not just Marvel. I feel like the movies in general have relied so much now on green screen and CGI that it just like it's easier for AI to fake those stuff than anything else.
And I think that's why Christopher Nolan is so dead set on like his manners of movies, like his ways of movies. Like he filmed this whole thing on IMAX, like the Odyssey. You know what I mean? Like news alert, breaking news. Low key, I've never read the Odyssey. That's one breaking news. Number two, I wouldn't mind reading the Odyssey before I go watch the movie.
I will give you warning. It is long.
Oh, 100%. I remember seeing how big it was. Yeah. But just for the fact that, like, to know, because again, there's a lot of people ripping it to shreds. There's a lot of people that are like on board with it. You know what I mean? But nonetheless,
I'm in between that line.
You're in between that line.
I am strongly in between.
Like you want it historically accurate, but you want it to be gritty and good. You know what I mean?
Well, because you can only go so far with historically accurate, because this is technically mythology, like with the sirens and the Cyclops and all that stuff. So you're leaning on the mythology aspect, but you're also leaning toward this is like possibly everybody says the Trojan War never happened because they could never find Troy. Now they're like, we might have found Troy, so now the Trojan War may have happened, which means everything in the Odyssey might be somewhat true, but except for, of course, for all the make-believe, like Cyclops and everything they're saying. But I'm just like,
what if there were Cyclops?
There could have been. I mean, you never know.
But yeah, no, that's what, because I just read, fun fact, that Christopher Nolan actually planted 50 or 70 acres of actual corn for Interstellar because he did not want CGI corn.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me? And then he went and sold that land of corn for a profit of $186,000 to a farmer of the nearby.
Okay, but at the same time, I probably like he got money. He didn't need to resell that land. He could have gave it to somebody.
But nonetheless, the point of the story is realism. You know what I mean?
This is going to get to the topic of the moon landing.
but yeah, dude, like what? Like you dudes that dedicated? You go,
I appreciate that.
That I was going to say, it goes back to our Hulk discussion. When we were saying that it was practical effects where it's actually a tank being exploded on like the the Aang's Hulk. I can't remember the first part of the name. But yeah, you know what I mean. So like those things that actually like made you jump because you had to act scared on CGI. You know what I mean, of a little thing on a stick. You know what I mean. And when on practical effects, you actually had like this dragon come out or this wall burst or whatever. So.
Could you name the Marvel directors from Phase 5? I am horrible with names.
Yeah, period. I was like, period.
Like,
so you got me.
The only reason I know Nolan is because of the Joker and Dark Knight.
So I'm gonna turn this. There you go.
Give us the names now. Hold on, let's key them in.
Right. We're getting a call.
Yo, that'd be cool.
That would be dope. Actually, been like radios back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That level of dedication, I feel, is. You know what? Okay, I'm shifting,
pivot,
but not.
Pivot.
It's a half pivot. I'm over here, just but I don't know if either of you saw Welcome to Derry. It was great. I loved it.
Okay.
Great. CGI sucked on some points where I was like, that CGI is horrible. That CGI is horrible. Do not care for it at all whatsoever. But their practical effects, I'm like, why didn't, I know some things you can't do all the way practical, but damn, those practical effects, when it was,
brought it back to the original.
It was so good. Yes, the practical effects were so, when it was CGI'd and the mixture of CGI and practical, it was so good.
Okay.
But then just there's certain things that they made it look,
they could have polished it up. Or
Love and Thunder with Heimdall's son, that floating head. Imagine that, but it's supposed to be like Ghost. It looked like something off of Disneyland's freaking Haunted Mansion Ghost.
Okay.
And I was like, what is this?
Animatronic,
it wasn't even I was like, I would have preferred the animatronic. It was just like, yo, it was not that great. But the practical effects, that's what I really feel like we need to go back to that. Practical effects are so much better than some of the CGI.
But it goes back on this point right here. I feel like they're getting directors that are creatively and visually good, but that don't want so much control. James Cameron, Steven Spielberg,
they just want somebody to direct, but they still want to lean on them.
Yes, they're the ones in control. Here's the name, but again, Kevin Feige's the puppet, the puppeteer. Yeah, exactly. Co-director under Kevin Feige, executive producer. You know what I mean? So they get people that, I don't know the director for the Eternals, but she said that, you know what I mean? She had this grand vision,
but they were leaning on her too much.
Hey, that's not where we're going, but that is a good idea, so on and so forth. So I feel like they're getting decent directors that have a good, filmograph, repertoire, I can't think of the word, but
filmography,
there we go. And then, but they have they don't want the heart, they're not gonna fight for their their control, you know what I mean, to be able to do so much. So
I mean, some CGI TV stuff works. Can't think of very much on the top of my head. Don't watch TV like that no more.
Yeah, I really don't. That's crazy.
But I'm there is some that could actually pull.
Because I heard good things about Lois and Superman.
Superman and Lois.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Lois and Clark. Nonetheless, it was one with Tyler Hoechlin as the Superman. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. But he that one was good. Doomsday apparently was in it. Am I right? That's from Superman, right? Okay. I'm calling for confirmation here on that one. I was like, I'm not trying to say no name and not be right. But they said that he
careful throwing Doomsday around.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I feel like it's just everywhere, and I don't even know if it's correlated to Superman anymore. So.
Not right?
Yeah, but Doomsday, they said it was a good iteration.
Plan. That's why they marketed Doomsday, to try to pull away from the Superman Doomsday.
To help James Gunn, you know what I mean?
Pull it away.
But yeah, oh man. So I think that's what they were doing there. So I don't know.
It kind of sucks that studios are so heavily in charge of certain things. If you're gonna have a director, let them direct. Let them be the eye for the art.
Yeah. And I just seen an interview with Peter Dinklage on Hot Ones, where he, said that they have these, actors slash directors. When you are in the acting seat, you can't try to be the pilot because the pilot is the director.
Mm-hmm.
And the director has foresight. Like
Mm-hmm.
he already sees the final picture because that is his vision. That is what he sees it after post production. You know what I mean? So you, as an actor director, have to step down into your actor's spot and let them control your direction. You know what I mean? Even though you have a vision of the direction, but it's not his ultimate final cut. And I was like, huh. I was like, that's honestly a good, take. You know what I mean? Like they have to step back. And in this case, Kevin Feige has to let them put their stamp on it. You know what I mean? Like, just like James Gunn, how unfortunate right now at this event right now is he's stamped as like James Guardians of the Galaxy esque, mode right here. You know what I mean? So, but that is James Gunn esque. You know what I mean? So, but we don't get that in the Marvel universe. It's directed by someone, a puppeteer. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you entirely. Like I get what you're saying. I'm sorry, I got distracted by that comment. So Woolwich just cooked right here, and that's a very interesting take. I would love to see that. So Woolwich directing whole phases would be amazing.
That'd be insane. Every take in the actual movie that's coming out.
Yes, or like the series of movies coming out. So like with that in mind, so like phase one of Marvel.
But it goes back to TV and movie. Are we going to allow them to oversee the TV aspect of the Marvel universe?
I think he's just talking about the movie aspect of it because Marvel doesn't have like TV tie-ins too much outside before they developed Marvel TV. Yeah, before Marvel TV became a whole thing.
That's what I was literally about to say. I was like, they have Marvel television. What are you talking about? Like literally.
Yeah. That seems like a really cool, interesting idea. My hang up right there is
the different tones.
The different directing tones and styles of them. After you're so used, like imagine you going from 6 movies of who was it?
Batman just kicking ass.
Yeah.
And then it goes into James Cameron where it's more like an internal fight and not so much action. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's just like that shift. And then on top of that too, the way they shoot is different, the coloring they use. So it'll just like it'll be a big shift change for them. And I think that's where like an issue comes in after a while.
So ultimately Kevin Feige or James Gunn would have to know the tone of the phase and get the director to that would fit that tone.
Yeah. And then on top of that too, like would these phases be carrying into each other like how Marvel did phase 1, 2, and 3 into the end game? Or will it be phase 1 and then that phase cuts off its own thing, its own universe, its own panel, new phase, like brand new? But then that causes a lot of issues. You're gonna have new stories and reoccurring stories pop up too. So that's a really cool idea, though. I do like that idea.
He said no TV.
Keep them separate.
You really hate TV, man.
He just doesn't like the crossover.
Did it fall on you as a kid when you were playing the game? Like that? I was gonna say it probably happened to me for sure. Pulled that controller when you were mad, and it comes down with it. Domino effect. Cord pulls the cord, pulls the.
Back in the day when those TVs were huge.
50 pounds of TV.
Not these little thin ones that break when you go pink.
Dude. And my son thinks they're all touchscreen right now. Like, he always goes up to all the ones that are like on TV stands, like touching them.
You'll have a Gunn or Feige keeping the flow across each phase.
But the flow is not the problem. It's the tone.
But how we were discussing keeping like the choosing a director off of what the tone that you want to keep it with, I think he's saying. But what like my question was Is it like an end game type of thing where all phases lead to one point?
I'm assuming so. I mean,
but then how many phases are you going to be able to put? I think a 3-phase.
I was like, 3 phases are always is good. You're looking at either 15 to 18, total for your Ultimate Universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not including television.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I was like, you're welcome.
You know what I think of too is that the first 3 phases of Marvel were great because they centered the movies were centered around their person and then capstoned with an Avengers movie. Mm-hmm. Next phase started individual movies. Everybody had their own little things. Capstone like team up movie. Mm-hmm. The Multiverse Saga doesn't have their individual movies and then the capstone like that. They it's like somebody took toys, threw them up in there and said that one, that one, and that one.
This one's getting the mainstream film. This one's getting a mainstream film.
Yeah, that one over there got lost in TV. Like it feels so disconnected. And I feel like the way Marvel did the original phases and everything into it was better.
You want controversy? This was all planned. Cinema. Cinema.
The big controversy for me, and I really despise being that person too, but at the same time, I'm like, I hate that the Russo brothers, Chris Evans, and RDJ are back.
Apparently, there was an explanation article. I didn't read that article.
I don't care what the explanation
is. I didn't get a chance to read that article, but yes, they gave an explanation of why they chose to bring Captain America.
I could tell you why. Besides that fact, but I could tell you why. They don't know what the hell to do. So they're bringing back all the people that made them money previously, because then the Russo brothers like, so this is the sequel to Endgame. Endgame happened how long ago now? Why are you making a sequel to a movie that happened so long ago? Same thing with freaking the Brave and Bold, Brand New World. There's too many damn movies, but brand new day, brand new world, or whatever. Wow. That movie is a sequel to the Hulk movie that happened how many years before that? And then now this is a movie that's a sequel to Endgame that happened how many years ago now? I'm like, don't give me sequels with such a big ass gap that you're not connect. You're gonna barely connect anything that happened in between. Yeah. I'm like,
you're not gonna explain nothing.
Yeah, like they're like, oh yeah, this is a sequel to that. No, don't give me a sequel to that. Give me a connection to all of this. This isn't connected. That finished. Give me this. I'm like, they're so lost in, well, we're losing money. These people made us money. If we bring them back, it'll bring us money.
So from your guys' standpoint, bringing them back, isn't that like necessary for this arc in a sense?
I mean, technically, yes, but they didn't have to go. Okay.
So they could bring would you back. Have recast it?
Yes.
Instead of bringing
in a heartbeat.
Really?
In a
even heartbeat. Though these characters are the ones that were in Endgame are essentially in Secret Wars and Doomsday, right? Whatever the case may be. So why recast when we know they're great already? It just out of curiosity.
No. I agree with you. They did great in their roles. Their roles are done. We do know there are variants. We do know there are people that look like it, and they could be several people, or just so happen to look the same in all the universes. Loki did his where you saw his different variants. They had a similar face shape, but different bodies and everything too. And some of them looked entirely different. You still had Sylvie and stuff. You don't need the character, or you don't need the actor when you have the character by name. You have the variants. You have the things that could change. You don't want to because you're afraid nobody's going to come and watch it because you want the money. You're using the actor name now to pull the money in. No, Gunn is going to make it supposedly. Wolvis, supposedly right now, Netflix is still in the works with the buying out Warner Brothers. Right now, there's said to be talks of people in Netflix and Warner Brothers saying that they're not trying to change anything up if the merger goes all the way through, and Gunn is allowed to plan and keep his plans for the next decade so far. Now, if Netflix wants to come in and chop everything after it's done, that's up to them. They own you now.
Yeah.
But as of right now, technically, according to what they put out, Gunn is going to run for 10 years.
Have fun watching Stranger Things.
And beat us as excited or disappointed as I was.
Okay, so no spoilers. You're good at that, man. Like, I would have definitely ruined it. A good thing I don't watch Stranger Things, so I can't give you no reveal or anything.
See, this is kind of why I'm like, I could have done my own one too.
Yeah, the separate series.
Yeah, separate series.
But
we'll find out. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did cut Gunn, but I feel like they're like, he's doing decent. Well, like, again, we're gonna give him this year, and then after this year, if it's still too much, I don't see.
Be patient, Wolvis. God, dude, can't even get through November and December. We got get to October. Clayface comes out, then we'll go from there. Once Clayface comes out, then I'll ride this whole hate against James Gunn thing. But you got a problem, man. Go check yourself. No,
I'll give him Green Lantern, and depending on that, I'll go into Clayface with a certain aspect of it. But Green Lantern is going to be the one to do it for me.
So Lanterns will be the okay. All right.
But thank you for joining us, Wolvis. Have fun
always,
watching
man.
that.
Always having a good time with you, man. So be safe, have fun. We'll be here, man, conversating. If you want to, during a commercial break, sneak in a comment. But
it's gonna have to be a bathroom break.
Straight up. They're long episodes, man.
Like an hour each. I love that though.
That's crazy.
I killed season 2 in a day though.
This last one?
Yeah, or volume 2. So it was only like 3 episodes, I believe. Yeah, I killed it.
And it's done.
No, next Wednesday is.
So they're still rolling out episodes.
The next one is the finale. End of everything.
Done.
Yep.
Keep the headphones in. No. Multitask. As soon as we say something, no, he didn't.
Okay, imagine that. He has one headphone. So where I am from you, he has the thing right here.
The wire's on the right, the headphones over
on the left. He's like, oh man, that's so amazing. We see something
he didn't. Yeah.
What happened? Oh no, I can't believe
I gotta go poop real quick. Excuse me, what did you just say?
What the hell came out of your mouth?
That'd be great. Yeah, I got the Hershey squirts. Gotta go again real quick.
If we ever have the opportunity, and I don't know when or if that's what happened, but to talk to James Gunn like in person live, I would love for Wolvis to be there.
It pulls out a big old notebook. But that'd be great. That
be like, hold on, Mr. Gunn, we have a person that wants to talk to you.
Straight up. All right, Zoom.
Yeah, for real. We still need to figure that out.
Yeah, for sure. But go have fun, man. Go have fun. We'll be here shooting the shit. But yeah, dude. So what do you think that? Again, just so much speculation that I honestly would just be in again the say and it's being thrown out there by a lot of people. Just fan service the literal shit out of Secret Wars. Doomsday is already too late. But for your sake, like you're as in Kevin Feige and them, sake.
Yeah.
Just what?
He said I'll be there with my Scooby-Doo box set.
But first, sign this for me real quick.
Right. Okay.
I have you in a good
mood. May you please?
And all right, let me tear you down real quick.
Why the hell are you doing this to DC? James Gunn's over there.
As he's taking the box, that'll be hilarious. But so it's too late for Doomsday. But I think that they should, again, we talked about it before, just fan service it. Just give us everything and anything that you have given us, teased us, made a hint at, and get it over with. Because what would really make me mad is if they try to bring it in the new universe. You know what I mean? Like, you said this is a new universe. This is a new era. There's
only a handful of people that could transfer into the new universe.
Like dead Uncle Ben.
Yes.
You know?
like just have his dead body roll into the universe. It's trying to be like, no.
His tombstone going in there.
But at the bottom it says, "I'm necessary."
I love that comment. Like, even when, because again, this is on our argument right now, why they brought RDJ and why, Steve Rogers is coming back, aka, Chris Evans and them. They're like, no one stays, in the Marvel universe, no one stays dead except for Uncle Ben. Like, that is
and Uncle Ben has to die.
It is a key, component to the, web of, whatever, Madame Web. So
no.
She felt the strings move,
Do you know how hard it is for me? Like, I still haven't fully watched that movie.
It is rough.
It's so difficult. Like, there's some movies where I'm just like, I need to watch it because I have to. And it's so hard. Like, if I'm going to spend money at a theater, that's one thing. I have to sit there and watch it. But if I could pause this and be like, no, I'm done, and then come back to it the next day.
I will never forget, like, rewatching Avatar, The Last Airbender. She's like, fast forward. Nope, I'm done. She's like, I'm not good. Seeing it in the little box play out, she's like, nope, I'm done. I'm out.
Good. Yep. That's good. That movie was horrible.
Bro.
Should never have happened.
You got Dragon Ball Z, and you got Avatar The Last Airbender, and then there's one more, I feel like, that goes in that same
bucket. There's a lot of live actions that shouldn't have happened.
I still can't believe they're going forward with the Naruto live action and all that. Like, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I did hear that. I just forgot about it because I didn't think that was a good idea.
Yeah, I'm giving it to them for the One Punch. They, as far as a rolling season so far, they're on pace with Daredevil in a sense. Like, as soon as they roll out the new season and they're on their press tour, they're talking about already being in pre-production
for which one?
For One Piece.
Oh, One Piece. Okay,
yeah, for One Piece. So I give it to them for their live action rollout.
Well,
at the moment. Yeah, again, it goes back to
discussed it. Yeah,
it goes back to you have to. It has to go back to that 90s sitcom format or 90s television format where they're filming 20 odd episodes to be able to roll out the, the seasons, you know what I mean?
You know what's funny is that Stranger Things has been out for about 10 years and it's season 5 and they're barely going to finish out the whole thing. How these people grown 10 years older on this damn show and we're expected to believe that like a year and a half passed or something? I'm like, yeah, that's why these live action
they were even showing just the daughter, Thor's or Chris Hemsworth's daughter, because that was his actual daughter in the movie, Thor, Love and Thunder. They were showing her at the beach with him, and she's aged just freaking tremendously, and she's supposed to be apparently reoccurring. Another, reportedly supposed to be coming in on Secret Wars. So like just that 3.5, 4 or 5 year difference is just crazy. Astounding. Yeah, you know what I mean. So. I don't know. We can only say so much because we don't know how it goes back in that industry. But I think that's what they have to do. They have to pay them a different contract, restructure the contract, literally film 6 months out of the year, go straight. Go straight into, again, work for 20 episodes, 30 episodes,
Yeah.
esque. That's I know 30 sounds like a lot. It is a lot. So like 20 at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way you have 2 seasons, boom, or so 30, I guess. So you
Yeah.
can do 15 and 15,
But
and 15.
see, the thing is
so
with that too is I understand like sitcoms back in the 90s and stuff was a little bit easier because everything was set in like maybe 3 locations. With what they're doing now with all the stuff, they're moving whole ass locations and flying everywhere and doing all that.
You're
So
right. You're
that's
right.
the issue.
I see what you're saying. Like they're going to Brazil
Mm-hmm.
and London and here and yeah.
That's where the issue comes in with the pacing for it. So
I didn't think about that. Good call. Good call. Okay. Yeah, that touche.
But Wolvis could give us a background with his earphone. Just don't miss out on key parts of that show.
Yeah, definitely. Even though I don't know. What he said.
Okay, I might not get you into Stranger Things because even I get a little annoyed with it. But I was like, I need to get you into D&D at least. You and Bree. Y'all good.
The D&D?
Yeah.
You did the movie, right?
No, I mean actually playing it.
Okay. I read some fun fact. Another one that there's a gentleman that started playing D&D when it first released, and then he's still the same character.
Yeah, he's still this. It's been going on for 26 years.
Yeah, something like that. Like he's
Yeah,
still
and
in
it's
this
still a
journey
campaign,
or
yeah,
whatever. Like, that's pretty cool.
I'm like, damn, dude, but it's really cool because every few years they they update it. Like recently they have a D&D the 2024 release.
Okay.
And it's like updated stuff. So every few years they like update for like
the stories or the
how do I additions. So it was at first it was D&D, then it became D&D like 2 second edition, third edition, 3.5 edition because a lot of scrap happened on third, fourth, and then we had recently 5th edition, which was probably the longest gap in between updates. And then now we have D&D 2024 because they did the 6th edition.
All the same.
Understandable. Sometimes it could be slow. Other times it could be like.
But that's what I'm saying. This is not digital updates, right? This is
No, yeah, they're like books.
Okay.
Like they're like full on like you always have.
So if I die, so that guy that's been doing it for 26 years has survived all his battles. He could have died?
Yeah, he could have died. That's the thing I like about D&D too is like you could die, but there's some spells where like if you're dead for like a minute, they could revive you. Then there's other spells like True Resurrection, like depending on however long you've been dead, they could revive you. And then there's whole campaigns where if you're dead, your body is lost and we don't know how to get you back. You could transverse into the sigil, the world between worlds, or go to like if you were like let's say a demon trapped your soul and body in hell, you could go to one of the 9 realms in hell and try to help your person out of there. So you could defy death several different ways technically, unless you just want to be.
You're telling me right now there is a group of individuals brainstorming the next update, like where there is this realm and this god that will destroy this monster, that you will face this person, and so on and so forth. How big is each update?
Okay. Every update has to incorporate the 3 main books. You have the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Player's Manual, and the Monster Manual. So you have to update 3 books, and each book is normally like 100 plus pages. So that's 300 plus pages just there.
But you can cross the same monsters.
Oh yeah, normally like when they update the monster manual, normally it's just like they change maybe the stat blocks or give it an extra attack or just update the art. But normally they'll bring the same monsters over and maybe add a few extra. But normally it's about like 300, maybe 400-ish pages of different stuff for every edition.
I'm gonna pass.
The thing is, you don't have to get into all that because I'll keep like.
No, just the overall complexity. Because then I gotta come back and then remember that I'm frozen, even though
true.
you have it on your book and everything or whatever. Because you have to write it down and everything.
Yeah, like
right?
I feel like
yeah. So, but yeah, I have to live my life. I can't remember my sage's life.
I can't do this.
I think I'll develop schizophrenia, bro. Like, having this character in my head.
That might be why it's so easy for me.
I have to get out of the bog. Like, just wake
you just wake up. Text me in the middle of the night.
I didn't roll a 26. Exactly what I was thinking. I was like, but I believe you belong here.
But Monopoly is kind of like you only one linear thing with D&D. It's just
open map. Yeah. I've seen some pretty legit ones, man. There was this like one guy, and I guess he's like that's his thing in life, and
I love it.
That he had a whole probably a room this big without the wall here, and he had like this like thing he was setting up for his D&D. He's like D&D tonight or something like that. So he's turning on the lights. He's getting the theme. He's got the smoke, and then he has like this 3D projector that like does the map on it. I was like, yo,
dude, it is legit. Like when you have money for it, it is legit.
Yeah.
Like if you want to like. There's
immerse your people in.
You want to immerse your people because
that's what I'm saying. I would develop schizophrenia because I would want to like create an accent. I would want to be like like the character.
Like at that point, you could definitely do it.
Nah, bro. I will protect my sanity before I feel like I truly will start how dare you talk to me like that, you scoundrel. Like, you know, I'm at work or something, just snap off at someone with my mentality of my sage mode or something.
You're over there checking your stats and be like, what does that want? Get back to work.
How dareth speaketh to me?
But I will agree with it. Sometimes it is like painfully slow, especially with like bigger groups. It can be a lot slower because then like you have to wait for everybody's individual turns and stuff during combat. So it can be slow, but if you are engaged and actively trying, like people that sit there and are like, then it's just like you're ruining not just for you, but for everybody else too.
Yeah. Like, come on, dude, it's your turn. Yeah. And then you're like waiting for their roll, and then they don't want to read or they don't want to do it or whatever. Like,
like people that get immersed into it, like me or you, it would like those are the people that they want to play because it's just like your immersion is just so in depth. Like,
well, it's like Nathan, he has like that dedicated group. You know what I mean? So like I'm pretty sure. Probably turn off their phones. They're all like legitimately in the zone. You know what I mean? I can see that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no. That'd be. It's interesting to think about. I won't shut it out anymore. I got myself hyped for it, but I'm just scared for my own sanity. Like, I think I'm gonna enjoy a little too much. Be casting spells out there. Like,
why doesn't this work?
Right. Damn this, trinkets. But
somebody gives you a gift. What magical abilities does it give me?
Yeah. We've discussed it for sure. It's again, wait till the new era. Wait to the new era, but that again, it goes back to there's some tie to the old one with these guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's either going to be one of the biggest plot holes to ever be, man made, like to ever plot hole, yeah, straight up, or yeah, like I said, they bring them in, but they're in their new respective universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They legitimately can't remember, like, whatever the back end, like,
Hulk's son does not need to be involved. Get rid of that entirely. Like, I don't need Hulk's son in there.
What?
I did read
that'd be crazy, like a dusting, but like not a dusting, like a deleting of a universe. You know what I mean? Like pixelating. I don't know, maybe not pixelating, but like showing that they're being wiped away.
Out.
You know what I mean? Like when they culminate the ending of point, Secret Wars.
I don't even want them to like pixelate or dust. It's just somebody going in there with a delete, and just them popping out of existence.
Like I want something like of the sense of like Loki's threads deteriorating and showing like the universe.
Or what about them being like almost like black hole inside of them, like and they're gone.
Yeah, like imploding or whatever.
Yes,
like,
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Dang.
I did read a theory about something about Doomsday, and I kind of didn't care for it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I only read it in passing, so I can't remember entirely. But it was saying that Doctor Doom was going to get the kids because he was going to use their powers as like individually they're strong, but together he could use each power to kind of amplify each other. So he was going to use Love, I think is her name, Thor's daughter.
Oh, based off the emblems on his suit, right?
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
Like he was going to use her to harness the power of eternity, with Wiccan being able to change the reality, and then Hulk's son being able to harness, because he could change it, but he doesn't have like the physical whatever. And I was like, that you're rockier on that one. But he was like using like different different sections of them to kind of. Well, we're back now. Oh, no, we're back. Yeah, see, I can't remember exactly how it went, and I don't think I read that comic run, but I can't remember how the
because I think he even I think he's talking about no, the one I read was where he saved Sue Storm from death as she was giving birth, and then because Reed couldn't do it, and then he did, and then he basically
kind of like held it over.
Yeah. He's like, then he ended up being Uncle Doom. Like she was always around and was like, yo, like why do you hate this guy? Like, he's just Doom, so. But he had a soft spot for her, if I'm not mistaken. But correct me if I'm wrong, Wolvis. I believe, But
I have a question, real quick. Aren't you supposed to be watching something? How are you typing so well?
Straight up. Do you do the swipe?
Oh yeah, the
swipe. Have you ever done swipe?
It does help quite a bit.
Sometimes
they don't randomly throw a word out, and you're like, I didn't mean that at all.
But yeah, I don't know, man. We've been hinted at Latveria. Is that how you pronounce it? Latveria. We've been hinted at that. We're about to get apparently Latveria. I think so, yeah. Latveria.
All right. I love that answer because I say the same crap to my wife and kids sometimes. They're like, "How are you doing that with skill and precision?"
But yeah, so they've hinted at that, you know what I mean? But then you're getting, apparently, reportedly, we're getting Magneto's place. What is it called? We just seen it on X-Men.
Genosha?
Genosha.
Yeah.
We're getting a Magneto that rules over Genosha at that time and stuff. We have Nightcrawler in the mix, so that is a storyline that they can go. Yeah, so we are getting those two. So again, we're having hints of these like what he's saying, like they're kid oriented in a way, like they're like directed at that, because we did honestly, cause he said everybody's forgetting Morgan Stark, but have they said anything? That's Marvel's fault, Wolvis. That's Marvel's fault that we forgot Morgan Stark. But nonetheless, I don't know. I seen that where he was supposed to be like helming someone's powers. The other one was that I finally got confirmation on, not confirmation, but my confirmation from one of our conversations. Ooh, that was tongue tie. Is he will have the capability to use magic runes to control sentient beings and robots. So he's gonna apparently take out the X-Men first, whatever, to get the Sentinels to use against everybody else, so on and so forth. But I don't know. Long story short, we already got the Thor trailer in a way. Again, they were saying that that's how powerful he is, because he's asking, help from, his dad and, the forefathers, before him, to lengthen his thread. I like the little saying that he said, in the
trailer?
Supposed trailer, you know what I mean? Like, because again, it wasn't confirmed. Apparently, it's
just so hard to trust everything.
Supposed trailer AI, whatever. But we're about to get a serious, a serious villain. But again, when they say such concrete things like it's going to be a new universe, we're wiping everything, clean.
Yeah.
So on and so we're recasting. Like, it hurts because like you want to get excited for this main villain, this Doom that they're pushing, hyping up. But are we getting him later? Are we just culminizing and then it finishes and then we're just wiping our hands again with a villain that is across many arcs in the comics? You know what I mean? Like. And I'm hoping not, again, because again, the whole thing was going the X-Men route. We're gonna get Sinister, all these X-Men villains. But after this hype for Doomsday, like, what are we doing? Like, are we dropping him? Like, is he gonna still reoccur and still be a Fantastic Four, menace? Like, that's what sucks. That's literally another thing that
there's like no build up for him the way there was for Thanos.
Yeah, and then. Again, 2 short films. We're seeing him for 2 films. If you really think about it, literally, that's legitimately it. Unless they sneak him into Secret War, not Secret War, Spider-Man, Brand New Day in a way, and then that second unnamed film in the summer of 27 when Secret Wars comes out, because we still have no name for it.
Yeah,
so. That's interesting.
Well, I think me and you have discussed it about them killing him off and having another person be the real Doom and everything.
Because they're known for that, where they like send somebody to the red carpet and it was like red carpet this, red carpet that, red carpet this, take pictures. Oh, he's this, and then it's like 10 minutes of the movie and he's like dead. You know what I mean? Like, so I could see that. Do you think that's the little cryptic post that he posted, that RDJ, it was the Doom ornament and then the Iron Man ornament? Because you're reading left to right, so the Doom ornament's first and then it becomes Iron Man.
Yeah.
So he comes in as Doom to reprise the Iron Man again. You know what I mean?
That just bothers me too, because I was like, he went out the way he went out, and that was a good way for him to end it. Like, you capstone it, and it just like it's one of those things for me. It's just like certain books can't end right because you've made yourself stumble. Like, there's not everybody's going to be happy with an ending, but if you tie yourself into like a corner, and now you're like, well, I have no other way to go. This is what I'm going to have to do, and it just like that finish is like always difficult to do, and then. He finished in a good spot. Now you're making him stumble across the finish line again.
When Bree watched that movie, she's like, they didn't even like somewhat give him same facial features.
Nothing.
No contact eyes. A complete different being. And we're just gonna completely act like that didn't happen or address the way he looks
he
now.
Went over there like that. But then on top of that too, then into the next one after the whole controversy with him and Amber, it was just like, now it's a new actor. But you're supposed to act like it's the same dude. Everybody doesn't react to him looking any more different. It's still the same dude. It's just, you guys are crazy, not us.
Well, it was CGI the whole time.
It's like, dude, it's so hard when stuff like this goes on.
I would be mad.
Dude,
Matt, I was about to say,
cool.
I would say, speaking of Matt, wasn't that one of them? Isaac Madison or something like that? Madison or something was one of them.
Was Grindelwald? Yeah.
But they were fan casting him as Doom.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Madison or something like that. They were fan casting him as Doom. We'd all have loved that. I can't see it. And that's because I've never really truly watched Pirates of the Caribbean. I can't see him.
How far? How many movies?
I've never watched not one.
Okay, so you lied. First off.
Whoa, not lied. I knew the scene. And so, second of all,
no.
Yes, I did. Yeah, but they were still trying to put him as that guy.
From the first Doctor
as him as being Doom. Yeah. But back to what you were saying. Go ahead and roast me, bro.
Okay, because you said I haven't really seen all the Pirates of the Caribbean like that. So that implies you've seen at least one, if not more. Because I think there's like 4.
That implies that. No. It implies that I have seen the Pirates of the Caribbean, but not to their full extent. I'm not.
You never even watched it.
That's what I've watched it.
You said you seen the scene.
Scenes with a Z. Scenes. But yes, that's one movie I've never seen all the way through. So now I for the sake of the show and in my embarrassment, I will go watch these 3 to 4 movies. But no, for his images and the commercials and the videos in my head, gifts, I can't see that gentleman. And then my experience with Johnny Depp, can't see him as Doom.
I can see him play Doom.
Do you?
Honestly, I think it'll be a decent role for him, only because I'm like, he's in my head like with oh my gosh, the Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I think he was in Lone Ranger too. Yeah. Like he plays a lot of like funny, like silly characters, but I think he does a very good job being like serious.
But that's what I was gonna say. What again? You guys know more than me. What is the persona? What persona are you looking for from Doom? Again, we've talked about how there's the Iron Man persona and the Doom persona, and it's a very thin line between the two, charisma and like, what's the word for Doom? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so.
Well, Doom has charisma, otherwise he wouldn't get as far as he does. He's imagine
egocentric. Is that the word?
Yeah, eccentric. Yeah, kind of like a little out there with how. I want to say he's as much. I feel like Iron Man was probably more eccentric than Doom is. But like for me, it's like if you want a Doom, kind of imagine early Tony Stark, the like cocky, like not like playboy type person, but like the like I know what I'm capable of type of person, and I could do a lot more than you. But then also like just that power hungriness.
So, with his repertoire in Tropic Thunder, do you think this man is capable of distinguishing 2 different personas on the screen? Because again, there is a lot of people, even the actors that are in this movie with him, are saying like, "Yo, like he is doing his thing." Not even just the directors, unless Robert Downey Jr. on the side. For every time they ask you about me being Doctor Doom, I will give you a 10K stack for you to say like
10 bands right here.
Every
Just
time you
say
say I am amazing. like, I don't know that second comment. Is he talking about Doom?
I think it's all about
Yeah. But so then in your opinion, what persona are you looking for then?
Well,
So
that's
if
kind of
you
the persona he got.
like is what he's talking about here?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
hating the Western world, like when he has the technology or when he doesn't have it or what?
Well, because he didn't have it growing up.
Because he's from
Liberia or
wherever,
Liberia. Yeah. I forget how to pronounce that name. But
this is the place where Scarlet Witch is from, right? That's Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, right? Where it got destroyed.
no, I don't think so.
It just got destroyed on its own.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't think of it. Nonetheless,
They got yeah. It was a whole different place.
but okay. So he knows poor then.
Yeah, he had to come up, but then everybody. I think that's why he hates on Reed a lot too, because Doom kind of built himself up, where Reed was kind of given everything he could ever want, and it was just like, well, I made myself out of nothing. You were handed this, and everybody's looking at you,
Yeah.
and like he's like, I'm better than you, but Reed is really outsmarted him almost every step, and he's just like upset about it. He's like, no, he's like, why do I have to work as hard, and then you get all the praise and the girl, and I'm over here just getting like acting like I'm not doing enough.
So you were right.
Yeah, I got you, Wolvist.
Interesting.
It's
So we're gonna back to my original question. Do you think with his past in Tropic Thunder that RDJ can pull this type of persona? And because again, you know who did amazing at like switching and you can see it, and it's probably one of the most standing performances is Glass, the movie with or the
oh yes McAvoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
like
yeah, he
in
was,
Split, bro. Like
Split and Glass was amazing. I love, dude. I honestly own the physical copy of Split, and I'm gonna get the physical copy of Glass only because of how well he performed those.
That's what I mean. Like
he did really good.
You in the eyes, in the eyebrows, in the man,
you
like you instantly knew he was another persona.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that right there. Trained all your life.
I agree with that, and then I don't agree with that. That whole last Star Wars technically didn't happen in my head. I don't want it to happen.
But for the sake of the example,
it definitely is. Like, I've trained, I've done whatever. I come from lineage. Who the hell are you? And then it turns out, oh, you're lineage too. And I'm just like, get the hell out of here. But yes, like he has name and family, and it's just so like, damn. No, it is a good example. It really is a good example of how, like, you came from nothing, and here you come, like, freaking nobody, but you're better than I am at everything that I've trained to do. Like, hell.
Huh. So that'll be what drives him then.
Yeah. But I think RDJ could have the persona difference. He could definitely. I don't know if he could. I can't say that. I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know if he could do it as well as McAvoy, but you never know. Like, actor, especially with his experience, like, he could probably.
Dude, why I'm leading on that? And I know it's fun. I'm making fun of it, but like, people till this day are like, "Yo, RDJ is invited to this effing cookout." Like, you know what I mean? Like, to his mannerisms, to his movements, to his dialect, like they were like, "Yo, that boy was it. He was a dude disguised as another dude playing another dude." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's so funny because I remember him saying that he thought he was going to get a lot of backlash and hate for it, but then everybody attacked
everyone. Ben Stiller for the other role.
Yes. And he's like, I'm gonna leave it.
I'm gonna let
That's on you now.
Yeah, you wrote that one in. But yeah, like I know I'm saying it, to be funny, but it's in seriousness because right there you can see he has the depth, you know what I mean? But that's what I have him in my head right now.
I
like,
want to see the physical switch like McAvoy.
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if everybody could,
because we're now we're apparently now gonna go watch Endgame.
Yeah.
Again, good old Marvel will have to make sure you revamp before you go watch the next movie.
Oh, really?
No shit. That I did not
know that.
But yes, very underrated. 100% underrated. It definitely should have won something for those movies. I mean, like, for sure.
He was great.
But yes, that is what I'm leaning on. Is like I want to go watch Endgame, see like his facial features, his like mannerism, and then go see Doomsday, and then legitimately, or if they tie it in the movie some way or another, like I can tell that's Doom. The perfect example to even be in the realms of what we're talking about. Oh my goodness, Green Goblin.
Oh yes,
you know what I mean. Like when he was, going between Harry and the Green Goblin.
Yes, he was great at that too. Like you could just tell, like the way he like made his eye, like not even like anything too like amazing, but just the way he like kind of had his eye set, the way they
turned like drooped down, like peaked or pointed. That's what I'm talking about.
Same thing with like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey does a great job with his facial features too.
So like some of that nature, literally while you're on screen, Tom Holland is talking to RDJ, and you're like, "Oh shit, that's Doom. Yeah. That's Doom." Based on an eyebrow or a mannerism, you know what I mean?
He like changes his face
posture, you know what I mean? Like posture wise,
could change a lot too.
You know what I mean? So like that's what I'm gonna look for ultimately. I guess again because we're here. There's no going back. We got RDJ, so
we just have to move through it.
Yeah. But on par with what he said, I think we are headed that way because again, if it is a revamp to make again. To ultimately fan service us, they will have to. They gave us RDJ, and we want to recast. So we're getting the nostalgia and the fan service. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, but we don't know who the fan service is at the moment. You know what I mean?
Well, outside of the Fox people.
Yeah. So.
They just John Wick him in there.
Nicolas Cage.
No, as much as I hate that, I have to agree. His facial tics would make it. Well, we're talking. Well, okay, talking about people that could switch. Nicolas Cage is one of those, but as a Doom, no. I don't want.
What about 5'4" Tom Cruise?
How about? I can't.
Did you hear reportedly that Robert Pattinson was actually being casted or was going to be casted as a MCU Ghost Rider, but he can no longer do that because he's in contract with Batman and everything?
Oh, that kind of sucks. I would have liked that. That would have been interesting.
I thought so. The same. I was like, huh? They showed like a little AI drawing or whatever, and I was like, I can see it.
That would have been really cool to see. I wouldn't have been mad at it. He did a pretty decent job as Batman. So
I still it still shocks me, even though we talk about this all the time, like the nature of your knowledge of actors, directors, and Wolvis's depth, like of knowing who would be the perfect cast. Like right now, as I'm reading these, I don't know anybody off the top of my head. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, they already have rumors about who's been casted.
Well, Robert Pattinson.
Well, besides that.
I've heard a few, but I can't remember.
He said Scarlett Joe?
Yes.
Who's she playing?
The wife to Two-Face.
Reportedly. I'm not going to confirm nothing until that movie drops. Until I can Google the movie and their name is attached to that damn movie, I am not saying yes. Right now, I'll still say reportedly to Robert Pattinson too, because I don't know if he's going to reprise the role. Shit, like something could have happened. He has a controversy. He's out now. Like, give me somebody to.
Right. Oh, it's not him. That was the Krista.
Okay, wait. Is it somebody like
we know? Yeah. Don't look on phones, cheat.
My phone's right there. But is it somebody that like well known? Me and him could possibly
give us some hints. Give us some hints. I'm struggling here. I know. I read it.
I'm interested.
You didn't read anything about it? I read the ScarJo for sure.
I didn't even read that.
Yeah, the ScarJo for sure I read. She was going to be the wife to Two-Face.
What?
It was someone else. They casted Brainiac.
No, that's that. We're not talking about.
Yeah, that's why we're not talking about Brainiac though. So they casted Brainiac. That was a confirmation because James Gunn he replied. Oh, so that's how we confirmed too. But yeah, someone said
Tarantino has a few people that he like constantly pulls up. Who do you guess?
I don't know. I can only think of the one that played Harvey Dent right now of the original one.
What is his name right now?
Recently drove some very fast cars. Brad Pitt? No. What's his name? He's I want to say he played a love interest to Sydney Sweeney, I think, on one of the rom-coms.
I don't know.
I
don't know. I think it's because my feed has been showing me a lot of Django. I want to say DiCaprio.
Brad Pitt? Really?
So, Brad Pitt as Two-Face Dent. I could see it.
You think he would go into the DCU?
If he does this, I mean,
he's been doing a lot of indie films.
I wouldn't see why not.
Brad Pitt.
Dude, I would like actually see
I was like, yeah, I act like I got an opinion. I don't really. But wait, he's on X-Force.
For that brief scene. I would love that though. No, he really does do like a big film every. Well, I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. Every couple of years, this guy would then have to be tied to this project. You would figure, right?
Well, not necessarily. If you have
Elseworlds that takes 7 years to go between movies,
and there's no saying that he's guaranteed to show up every movie. That you can have him reappear like every other movie if you wanted to do something like that too. So that'd actually be pretty interesting to see.
A lot of people do know what TV and film.
We're
not
now. Talking about TV.
It's
Get it together. Wolvis is on. No TV.
No TV. But no, as I was saying, they're doing that a lot now. I mean, apparently, in conversations like with like actors that are movie oriented, like one I just seen is an interview with Woody Harrelson where they were like, he was in movies and they were asking him to audition, and it was for a television show which was Cheers. Yeah. And he was like, "Why I'm in movies right now? Like, I really want to do a focus on movies, because I don't want to take a step back, and go to film, to television, You know what I mean? Yeah, so I was just like, interesting. Now it's like almost
interchangeable,
synonymous. You know what I mean? Like,
especially
you have Apple TV, you have Apple series, you have Netflix series, that are basically movie, so
yeah.
Like a ScarJo's the main face for the majority of the film, and then like you finally meet this character, her boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, my boyfriend won't really like that. You know what I mean? Like, my husband won't really like that.
Type of thing.
And then at the very end, you finally meet.
That'd be cool.
Like, poster boy, poster boy. You know what I mean? Like, he's in the movie. You got posters. He has interviews on TV where
you kind of see him in the movie, but not in the movie.
Yeah,
like he's around, but you don't see him until like toward the end. That'd be kind of cool. And then, like you said, it's a small part leading to a major role later on. Like he hasn't reached villain status yet.
Yes, I was about to say he hits his villain arc at the end. Yes. You know what I mean? Like
you wake the villain.
Snap. Yeah, the snap. You know what I mean? Like Woo!
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Ooh, I would
love to see. I love when movies do that, and I was just talking to my wife about it too. I was like, I love when movies and games do that, when they kind of string along something, and if you pay attention, sometimes you'll notice it more. But like some movies and TV shows and stuff, they'll like show you something, and at first you're like, it's whatever, but then it reoccurs, or you see like the poster in the back, and then you see a commercial for it later on, and you're like, hold the hell up. What is that? And then later on, they pay off for it, and I'm like, "Oh, I love it when they do that."
Attack on Titan.
Yes, yes.
I was like, "No, I want to say his favorite anime." With some twisted words, making him rethink his like moral compass. You know what I mean?
Well, because he becomes Two-Face when they spray the acid and stuff on his face. So maybe Joker being like having the. Because they're not going to suspect the little flower and crap for it too. But you're going to have to get Joker out of the makeup to stand trial. Maybe not trial. Because that's the one I know. That's the how he gets it is always like during like a trial thing.
Trial.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think the Riddler will be a good one too. Oh, the Riddler and the Joker. So the Joker's trying to get the Riddler off. And then the Riddler's up on trial. Or something, or like has somebody, and then Joker paid somebody to like throw the acid on him. That'd be cool.
Nonetheless, it's written, guys. So we're speculating something. It's already written. Wonder what's gonna happen. Matt Reeves, Batman, 2027.
Yes,
like summer 2027, right?
I think so. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Elseworlds, James Gunn. So tune in, Hideout for the review.
Everyone except Wolvis because he doesn't like James Gunn.
Yeah. You're not invited. So, what is it? Block? You have to block the user. Block the user for that one stream.
We don't want to hear you complain.
But dang.
No, he said he likes Gunn. It just
So definitely got off topic, but nonetheless, we're still in the realms of
DC and Marvel
DC
stuff.
and Marvel. But again, just I think they're gonna fan service. I don't know. Ultimately, again, the switch between RDJ and Doom, I want to see, and then I agree. I would hope that they recast, leaning on the fact to bring RDJ and Chris Evans to bring us in, which y'all were saying, which is a cop out.
To me, it is.
Then I have that feeling of agreement with the no one's always dead, kind of aspect.
But you have
of it.
variants and all that stuff, different people to play other parts and stuff. So that's where I'm like, you could have got somebody else to play the Steve Rogers or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be the exact person that you had before.
Kind of like maybe like a Chris Evans kind of thing, like where funny that we were talking about Chris Evans, but Chris Evans Deadpool type of thing, where like you see the shield come in, ding ding ding, hits the bad guys, he knocks out a couple of people, you see him fighting in the distance, the person that he's helping, and then when like he does like the superhero pose, and it has like the slow pan up from the back, and then when he turns around, it's a variant, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, so
you know who it is. But it's not what we have in mind for who's playing them.
It's not that.
Definitely something like that. Because I just like,
that's what I would imagine. I would want to bring Captain America back, respectively, but with a new character. You know what I mean? Like, I could see that. So.
I'm trying to look for something real well.
Like
what, like the
trilogy. So let's say it becomes a trilogy. So it wouldn't have the same effect if it was 3 different directors for the Batman, because they don't have the same vision.
Kind of something like that. Yeah.
Kind of is that what you mean, Wolvis? So like you're hoping if there is a third or like a saga of these movies, that Matt Reeves solely be the head of these films, right? Because that's what attracts the big names, right? Am I reading that right? Am I interpreting?
I think so, because that's kind of how I took it. Like the big names of the directors, right? You were saying the big name of the director brings in other big name actors and stuff. But if you have a small actor or a small director, it's not nobody's gonna trust as well. Yeah. Yeah. I was just looking up something real quick for because I was interested. I was like, if you really wanted to, I don't know if Chris Evans' brothers act. I was like, if you really wanted to keep an Evans in there, just throw his brother as the variant, so it looks somewhat similar, but it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people be pissed about that. Yeah. But that's why they said Steve Rogers will appear, not Captain America. But his variants might have the shield, so screw that.
They said, reportedly, that this Steve Rogers is Nomad. Does Nomad in the comic?
He doesn't have the shield.
Oh, there we go. There's my little piece of lore that might happen. You heard it here first. I'm gonna take Wolvis's words. You heard it here first, guys. Nomad, Chris Evans.
Well, because apparently that was what everybody was saying when Infinity Wars.
Don't throw salt in my aspect right now.
Because Infinity Wars, he had the star torn off and everything. They're like, that's Nomad, but they never confirmed that he was
because Nomad was black, right? A black,
I think like a blacker suit,
right? And then
he didn't rock the colors at all.
So that's what I was thinking. So it wasn't.
Yeah.
Good old Marvel couldn't just say, no, that's not Nomad. That's just a dirty suit because he's been on the run. Like, you know what I mean? Like, You assholes! Like that's all you have to do. Marvel updates. No, not Nomad. Like, good try though, guys. I'm nice. I was like, you good try, guys. Like,
what?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, no. Technically, that works because he said they
So
already,
they already
copyrighted the
it,
Nomad name. So if they did that, then technically they can be Nomad coming in there, and then creating like a movie or a show after that too. So
okay. And we still got somewhere, some way, form or fashion, a War Machine. Like, so
I forgot about War Machine.
Exactly, dude. The what is it? Iron Wars, right? That's what it was going to be called.
Yes. I forgot about that entirely. They're trying to do a series.
They try. I didn't know that.
Are messed up.
Yeah. So again, Daredevil's going strong, and it will get a season 3. We're already confirmed.
Yeah, well, that's already been
Brand New Day next year. Then we have Secret Wars. Then we have in between 2 animated films, series. Then 2027 we have Secret Wars in December, the unknown named movie, and then Daredevil. I'm assuming Daredevil again, season 3, on in March. The Secret Invasion, yeah, and again more animated. So
I don't know what to expect half the damn time anymore.
Well, again, because what I'm trying to think again is what they said. I'm leaning again what they talked about, like saying like it's gonna be a new era. So like how new when we got all these other ones like you know what I mean? Like are we literally gonna shape this etch a sketch and like these guys go into the next era like some way, form, or fashion? Like,
well, have you ever like not fully shaken that etch a sketch, just kind of you still see the
little line,
so something like that maybe because I mean like what is it? The Marvel animations, some of them aren't canon, like the Spider-Man and other stuff. So if they do TV shows and stuff, technically they don't have to have canon stuff. It could just be there.
Please God, just let me make it to Secret Wars. That's it. Like just that. I don't even care after that. Like I just want to see how they finish.
the Marvel part of our stuff falls down. Just DC and anime.
Literally, like I think so we'll hold off on Marvel after that. Like we'll do a binge watch of the next era instead of covering it as they come out. Like.
Before we tell you guys to watch anything, let us decide if we want to watch it.
You tell us now. We'll read your reviews and we'll go watch it. Like, but yeah, it's gonna be a confusing time. We have again two feature films, 2 live action series. No, 1 live action series and 2 animated series.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's hard to see what they want to do and where they want to take it.
That's what I'm leaning on. Like that's what I'm doing the math in my head. Yeah. Like so again, timeline wise, everything. Like it just rather than guess what I think they're gonna do, I try to think what I like them to do. Yeah. See, and that's
X-Men has a large cast to do that with, so it's definitely possible.
Yeah. Like into their lore again. Ooh. That would sorry, I didn't mean to scream into the mic. But yes, so again, relying back on the phase 1, aspect for the X-Men, like Wolverine, Cyclops and Jean Grey, and then so on and so forth, and then after 4 to 5 films, X-Men, X-Men, because we got this world level threat. You know what I mean? Like again, the Sentinels. You know, going. I don't know. Like you know, is it Tusk? Trusk? Oliver Trusk. That's one of the bad guys.
I know.
That's Peter Dinklage played, right?
Yeah.
So and then
I don't think we're going to pronounce the name right, but yes.
And then it's the Sentinels, and then who's the other? Mr. Sinister. They said
Mr. Sinister. Yes,
there was 3 people that they were gonna lean on as the bads. So
yeah, you're gonna have X-Men movies solo and everything, and then you're gonna have the Avengers movies.
Well, again, if they stay with that cadence, they can do that because it's 2 feature films a year.
Yeah.
So if you have
individual X-Men
and Avengers going, back simultaneously.
But yeah, the Avengers versus X-Men would be pretty cool. I would love doing an Avengers versus X-Men type of thing, and then having them, because they're not gonna, like with anything with the team up or a versus, you're not gonna want one side to fall because you still need marketing and money. So at the end of that movie, instead you have the Charles and Magneto create Onslaught, and then it goes from Avengers versus X-Men to everybody attack Onslaught. I would like that, but we'll see.
I think we still need to hit up Marvel for that room for us. You know what I mean?
I would love to work at the place and just be like, okay, give me all the back catalog of what you're trying to do. Who do you want to work on right now? Because I'll read everything. Go.
Like you need multiple walls so that way you can do the red lines that go everywhere.
So this connects into that, which connects into that, and then
so you don't like Plan A, okay? Plan B. There's this one right here, so we go with this route, and then we go here.
Knowing my ass though, I'll have it color coordinated too. So I'll
blue line,
and this, and then the Hulk will be the green one.
So what you're looking at is red, green, blue, and yellow. So what route you want to take? What does the route blue do? Okay, this is what blue does. And it ends here. That would be insane. That'd be freaking wicked.
If you want to do the crossplay, this is where they meet up.
Yeah. Oh, you want Avengers and X-Men to meet up? We're gonna follow the yellow line. So the yellow line is you go here, do this. This guy meets here.
Now, if you're gonna do this right, you have to have both of these.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I agree. It would be awesome to see, but it won't happen. That's the only issue.
I now follow a person on Facebook called Amazing Clips, and I'm using him as my lore master, as he calls himself, because he in depth goes on some lore, heavy stuff. So I learned a lot about Spider-Man this weekend.
Dude, there's a lot.
A lot. I found out, that because I've only read that Spider-Man does never marry MJ. But there was apparently a arc that shows that he legitimately marries him.
Yeah.
But Mephisto interfered and erased everything, and till this day,
because I think Aunt May was killed or going
dying.
To die. And then to save Aunt May, he had to sacrifice his marriage with MJ. Yeah.
So they were, but they're saying that because that spell goes on into these new arcs, because he never, even to him, he don't remember, doing that deal with Mephisto.
And I think he said he can never be happy with MJ again. I think that's what it was too.
That's crazy. So I learned some lore, but it's what I say? Amazing Clips.
Yeah.
So follow. Go look at heavy lore. He he answers the fans' questions. So if someone asks, I learned about Franklin Richards, how heavy of a character he is. I learned about Legion, some deep lore about Legion, Xavier's son. It was just but lore heavy, and I loved it. If there's someone that I would, enjoy, conversation or knowing that is that stuff right there. You know what I mean? To know, that this Spider-Man or the Death of Spider-Man, arc would be a good, one. So Like,
Wolvis is right. That was one of the most hated Spider-Man arcs ever written.
Because he died? Oh, which one?
I forget what
One
the arc
Last
was.
Day.
One Last Day. Yes.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Amazing Clips. I feel good today now.
Yeah, one Last Day was one of the most hated on like ever. But
because he was finally happy. Because again, according to them, MJ and Spider-Man are the couple. That's even so much so that that's why Mephisto interfered, because it was like it was meant to be across all universes, and he had to interfere. Like to show that he was strong enough to
to do it all.
I was just like
everything all at once.
I was like, yo, that's wicked, yo. So yeah. So I like that stuff. So again, now I follow that guy, and if it sounds like something I want to know, I've let it play. Like and they're good 3-4 minute clips.
Sure, you're gonna be more lore heavy than I am.
Yeah, rattling it off, dude. Like Fantastic Four, you learn about Johnny Storm loving an alien, in these last comic runs. I learned about the Eternals. Like, I learned about like the beginning of the multiverse and how it began. Like, dude, just it hit lore heavy, and I loved it. Like, I was like, dude, this dude's so awesome. I was like, if there's ever any chance, Amazing Clips, we would love you on my show. That'd be cool, because like that it was legit. Like if he were to like maybe give the guideline to a Doomsday, would be him. Like, because of all his lore that he has. But again, we always go back to we don't have. I wonder if Wolvis is heavy on. It's one of those. Heavy on DC like lore. You seem like you are, Wolvis, because we always talk about it.
Yeah,
like we don't have like a lore heavy DC person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, enough.
I know enough.
Yeah, as I say, your toes and feet are wet. You know what I mean? But you've never got your knee, into your knee.
Somebody's already jumped in there.
Yeah. So, but no, Amazing Clips. Go give them a follow, a like. Again, I'm following now, so I've gotten a lot better at that. Like anytime I like enjoy content now, I'm following, I'm sharing, liking, videos now. Like I got to that where I was so stagnant where I was just like, scrolling. I was like, dude, that's interesting. Scroll. Like, so now I follow quite a few people now because I, enjoy the content. But guys. Like it says, doom. If you've been in the chat here lately or in the video, we discussing Doom. It's all over the internet. You're gonna see AI videos. We're still waiting on the trailer for the X-Men. For Doomsday, and then apparently Doom is a Doom trailer of the all three. I don't know. Nonetheless, stay tuned. Hold on to your horses, because we got literally less than 365 days now, because it is on the 18th, right? December 18th, 2026. Can you look that up?
Is it?
I believe so. Or maybe we might be right. We might be 1 year, 12/27 maybe.
December, you're right, 18th.
December 18th?
Yeah.
So December 18th. So less than 365 days, guys. So 9 days. Yeah, 9 days. So minus 9. What is that? 354. Right? 354 days till Doomsday comes out. Like I said, in the words of Jim Carrey in The Mask, hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. Like, guys, it's gonna be wild.
It's gonna go crazy.
Especially with AI, everything. Just be weary of that. Again, we will always say reportedly here on the Hydeout. But yes, we will bring you first news as best as we can, and keep y'all updated. But always come in with your rumors and speculations, your fan casting, and we're gonna have a lot to do up until Doomsday. So, I'm just getting that out of the way. Doomsday next year is wild. We talked about it all day today, so just be prepared for that. Spider-Man's gonna be a wild one too. I'm excited. I'm excited for. Because it's grounded. I mean, we're getting a mixture of the TV and movie with the Hulk. Different people. So again, a new trilogy. Mm-hmm. So again, that's what I'm excited for. So again, I'm a little bit more excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day than Doomsday for sure. But they're already saying that Doomsday is apparently no less gonna bring in 800 million. Like they for sure think it's gonna rake in 800. That is apparently already the projected highest grossing movie of 2026.
Now just for that, now I don't want to. Like, I want to sneak into the theater.
799.89 because Emmanuel didn't pay for his ticket. Yes, sir! I did it! A win against big corporations. Fuck you, Netflix.
I will buy popcorn and everything, but you ain't gonna get my ticket money.
I'm not even lie. They'll got it for me. I already got the in-game bucket. Mm-hmm. I already gotta go get me an in-game bucket fund.
The Doomsday one and all that.
Yeah, Doomsday bucket.
As we see here, he's willing to dish out.
I may not watch the movie, but I'll buy your popcorn tins because it has nothing of relevance, or it does have relevance, but as far as storyline that I don't care about, I'll have my YouTube shout out sorted by then, hopefully. Rocks with DC a little bit. Okay, cool. But yeah, guys, tune in. Well, we went off on Doom today. We were supposed to go One Punch. Again, One Punch is it's in there. It's gotten better. It's still got bad reviews on these last two episodes. Unfortunately, I'm seeing an improvement. But I see why it got rated low. Again, just animation and all that stuff. So, but hopefully, the news of Doom has chilled out, and next week we'll cover some anime and stuff. I'll make sure to be ready to go. That'll be our New Year's episode, right? I believe.
I think so.
New Year's is this week, and then we'll rake in the New Year's, guys. Nothing special planned, but who knows? We'll find out.
Have little sparklers.
Straight up, I miss my Christmas tree. So next year we will have a little Christmas tree, all this stuff. I'm excited. So better plans for the show next year. That's for sure.
Gonna try to get on it.
Yeah, but. That's all I got. I don't know if you have anything to share today, but alrighty, guys, that is it. We're again covered Doom. We'll go get some anime next week. There's just a lot this year. We're gonna rake in the next week, and yeah, that's it, guys. Enjoy the heat front, So in this hot December, in this hot December, global warming is not real. Remember, so they said it was so. Wolvis, Happy New Year's. We will definitely catch up. We'll be chatting soon. Enjoy Stranger Things. With more focus. And we'll catch it.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. But y'all have a good weekend, guys. A good week. Y'all be safe, guys.